What a scene. A spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Will kick off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Ball State's offense will come out first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
He's got it. Makes a move. Special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reach. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. That opening script from the offensive coordinator didn't lead to a score as they punted on their first possession. Now they have it back.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going after absolutely bananas. Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Auburn's offense has its first opportunity of the day. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Turning it on. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Ball State gets it back, the offense headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
Wide open spaces. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physically.
Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Kelly. Here comes the heat. Caught. Still running at the 40. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Non-man receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
And the Cardinals are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle. And the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he returned that into reverse skate in a hurry and takes it to the 46.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. To the air on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw for it. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Cardinals in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. It's Ashley. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Cardinals are rolling down the field.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
And they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. On the run, still looking. He'll pull it down and run. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Quick completion to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Grabbed in the middle. It's Howard. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. On the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Might be calling a hot route. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Kelly. Under fire. And down goes the quarterback, but there are penalty flags on the field. Let's see what the call is. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Use the play fake, now the throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there. They sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, give on the inside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Cardinals will punt this one away.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Makes the quick grab. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Auburn lines up quickly. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw, it's Knight. Got it behind the line. It's Cobb. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Throws to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Cobb. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move, it's Ashley. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They'll run it from the gun. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. The sweet feet buy a little time. It's a seam wide open. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the Plains. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
So here comes the Auburn offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Rides to back and leaves it. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Turning on the Jets. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tiger. How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Auburn with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the air, it's Kelly. Had to throw it before he wanted. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
They'll go to the ground. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Hauls it in. All out of space. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. On the move. Touchdown, Auburn! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense has really responded after last week. Last week, man, the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road and win. Come back home, you feel confident, you're in your routine, have answered the bell, took charge of this game late, and looking to go 1-0 this week.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. There's the pressure. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the 2nd half.
Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. It's caught. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. Looks it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Let's go. This time it's complete. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Auburn. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. He has been surgical, precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game. A step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last. We'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Kelly. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Simmons. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit. The 1st down. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Motion from the wideout. Caught behind the line. It's Fields. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Looking for space. It's Robinson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Give to the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Looking down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. On the option. There he goes. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Taylor wants to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
The quick out, and a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Cardinals need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Add them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Robinson. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers headed quickly to the line.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Fires to the big fella. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. That one interception in the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
Throwing right. A strike downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Gives it on the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The pull and throw off the RPO.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got his man downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. He's loose. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Cardinals lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably...
They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you're trying to mount drives, and sometimes you can try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
So here comes the Auburn offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Snowed under by the defense. Auburn to the line in a hurry. They'll go right back to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Unloads quickly. It's a running room. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They go to the ground. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Auburn.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's going to take off. Turning, headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. Now on the move. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.